you characterize your style as a fighter? Are you you're a great counterpuncher, but you're also very offensive. In fact, you kind of box offensively. You box, but you're coming forward a lot when you're fighting. Talk about that.
Well, the thing about me is that, yeah, I am a very good counterpuncher because I look at everything. I see the mistake of my opponent. And I'm the type of person, once I figure you out, then it's over. Because I know where your hand's going to be when you punch. I know where your body's going to be when you punch. And I know where your balance is going to be when you punch. Because you'll see some guys, when they punch, boom, boom, their balance is here. And those are the guys that are easy to counter. There's the guys that you come, pow, 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 and they're right here. So those guys are hard to counter because they can roll back.
You know, I think what makes the great fighters are the ones that can think within the heat of the battle. And I'm not just talking about in between rounds. I'm talking about in the heat of battle.
Well, that's the thing I've learned with my dad is that, you know, always got to analyze your surroundings, analyze your opponent, learn what you can learn from him, use his advantage to make it your advantage. You know, like when I do this, you know, when I come in, it's going to be harder for me if I get hit with the jab.
Right.
Rather than doing this. If I get hit with the jab, it's not as hard. But if I'm moving left, right, it's harder for you to hit me. You know, so for everything that we know is that, like life, there's always something good and there's always something bad. There's always a positive and negative in it. So, you know, all the things that I do, I try to counter, like, when I'm throwing my jab, I want to be able to move and see, one thing that I do is I like to counter a lot, you know, so I use this one as a setup. So
you're setting up your counter.
So when you throw a jab, when you throw it right here, just right in the face, a jab, throw a jab, and bam, bam. See, a lot of guys see your jab is there, so I can't come up because you're covered here.
So you go over the top or underneath?
So what I do is, you're right there, right? There's so many ways to do it. I go here, or if your jab is low, I go here. So for you, it's going to be here because that's how you throw your jab. Everything that I do, I look from your legs to your hips to your shoulder. Never look at the guy in the eye. That's my rules. You know, the eyes can fool you.
One of the things I really notice is your vision inside the ring is excellent.
I have this. I see this. I see this. I know where the referee is. I know where the rope is, because I see everything. I just see everything from every movement, really. The thing is, you can't see all the punches, but you can tell from every movement, from the legs to the arms, that something is coming. And when something is coming, the best thing is to step out to that range where you can't hit me. And when you're punching, you're going to have to try to get to my range. So when I get there, I'm at your range already. So that's how I counter.
You're forever going to be remembered for the fifth round against Vic Darchinyan. Take us through what set up that one-punch knockout. That, of course, that didn't hurt him that much, but it put him
down
out for a while. Of course, he's a southpaw,
right?
You know, so
the thing about Darchinyan, this is what he does. He does this, right? He does this. He does this. See, this is how he moves his leg. So when he punches,
he is very wide too.
So when he punches, he does this before he punches, and that's why I know that he's going to do something. And no matter what he does, he's still going to be there. So when he does this, he did this. And when he did that, I know this was coming. Because you see how my body is? Right. I'm leaning back here. Mm-hmm. So I know that the only punch, he can't, this is not going to hurt me.
Right.
Is this punch. Boom! Mm-hmm. So
he was loading up and
he
timed it.
So when he did that, go to the right hand. Go right hand. The right hand, the other side. You're me, and I'm Darchinyan. You see how he does this? Mm-hmm. So if you back up the same amount of distance, so when I hop back, you hop back, and he throws that, boom.
Yeah.
boxeador que llevas dentro. Tecate, con carácter.